During our walk on this stretch of Waterton's wall, I'm going to talk a bit about industry. The wall and the nature reserve it enclosed were, in fact, a reaction to the Industrial Revolution. England, of course, was the world's first industrial society, and Yorkshire was at its epicentre. It's surprising how quickly Waterton came to realise how industry could have a negative impact on the natural world. The thing that makes the village of Walton unique, in truly historical terms, is that it was, thanks to Waterton, probably the first place on earth where the virtues of industrial production were actively challenged philosophically. This section of the wall is right next to what was the Barnsley Canal. It therefore puts nature, represented by the nature park, and industrialisation, represented by the canal and its associated infrastructure, immediately side by side. This is the remains of one of the Barnsley Canal's locks, with Waterton's wall right next to it. You can see how nature is now reclaiming something that was once the infrastructure of the Industrial Revolution. There are trees growing out of the lock and out of the silted up canal. It's like a scene out of some post-apocalyptic sci-fi story where the remains of a past civilization suddenly become visible. We follow the now silted up canal a short way and come to another remnant of the canal infrastructure, a stone bridge going over the canal. You can see grooves where ropes that the horses used to pull along the canal barges wore into the bridge. If you go onto the bridge, you can see an opening in the wall that is another gateway down to Walton Hall. On this side of the wall, we have quite a bit of farmland. The line of trees in the distance is where later industrial infrastructure, the railway line, is located. As we walk further up the canal, we come to an area where the canal is surrounded by steep rock faces. I understand that the original plan was to run the canal along a much easier route across part of the Walton Hall estate. The problem with this plan was that the Watertons objected. That is, supposedly, why this rather expensive cutting became necessary. We have to cross the latest canal bridge to continue to follow the wall. We now pass a cottage that is actually built into the wall itself. I'm not sure what function this building was used for, but it presumably had some role in the management of the Walton Hall estate. To our right, we can still see the canal, at this point still running parallel to the wall itself. We now come to the corner of the stretch of wall that we've been exploring. It then moves down towards woodland, which is the part of the wall that we'll explore in part 3. Looking back up the wall, the canal, representing industry, moves away from the wall, representing the protective palisades of nature.